A judge in Alger County is set to decide the fate of the prosecutor's request to disqualify him. It all stems from a story we told you back in July where leaked text messages between two UP judges show them complaining about local attorneys and prosecutors. According to the top cop in Alger County, those messages show the judge is biased and unfit for the bench. My UP Skylar Perkins explains.
Circuit Court Judge Brian Rahali went on voluntary leave after embarrassing text messages were leaked, showing him disparaging local attorneys and prosecutors. Now he's back in court, this week presiding over a hearing where prosecutor Robert Steinhoff is asking him to remove himself from the bench in all of the county's criminal cases. This after Steinhoff called out Judge Rahali back in July over leaked text messages that he says shows bias and attempts to force some cases to settle. Now, it may seem odd for a judge to decide whether or not to disqualify himself, but it is the process for any challenged judge before the matter can be appealed to a higher court. That said, what is novel is that for the first time, we got to hear what Rahali himself had to say about the accusations in back and forths like this.
What actions can you point to that show that any case was not decided based on facts of the case and the law that applied to that case?
Right, and focusing on the scheduling power of the court, utilizing that in a way that's designed to bring about a settlement, rather than.
Let me ask you this: what percentage of cases settled before trial in a criminal case court
In Alger County? I don't know the number off the top.
At least 95%. So you've never sat in my chambers to complain about other attorneys.
I don't recall. I've never called other attorneys morons or douchebags or called elected women bitches.
Now, there were other attorneys in the room as well, the better half of a dozen actually, arguing on behalf of criminal defendants. They opposed Steinhoff's motion for a variety of reasons, from allegations he filed incorrectly.
That alone is enough for the court to deny Mr. Steinhoff's motion,
to accusing Steinhoff, who announced his run for the circuit court judge seat just weeks after raising public concerns about Rahali, of manufacturing the entire situation.
As far as the public perception of this, there would be none had he not filed a press release that included all the text messages the very moment he was able to do that.
And it may stand to reason that the messages wouldn't have come to light if not for Steinhoff's release. A FOIA we filed requesting the report of the original incident that led to the text discovery came back with a bill of $21,000 and a warning it would be near entirely redacted.
The reason I'm asking for sanctions, Your Honor, is because of the prosecutor's obvious goal in filing this, which is to launch his own campaign for your job. And I find that offensive. I find it to be a violation of due process. And I think it is absolutely the grounds for sanctions.
In the hearing, Steinhoff denied the accusation, saying the attorneys were just trying to make the discussion about him. Afterward, he was steadfast in his defense as well.
Yeah, those accusations were made. I've made a vow to not bring that topic into the courtroom, and I stand by that vow. I had the intent today to conduct myself professionally and above board, and I believe we've accomplished that on my side. And I'm very proud of the work we're doing in the Alger County Prosecutor's Office. And every single day we're going to continue to do what is right on behalf of our citizens.
Regardless of the truth of that matter, the question still stands of whether Rahali's conduct is worthy of disqualification. We'll have a deeper look at the arguments over on our website. In Munising, I'm Skylar Perkins for IUP News.
Thank you, Skylar. And for those who didn't know, Prosecutor Steinhoff recently announced his candidacy for the 11th Circuit Court judge, the seat Rahali currently occupies. Unfolding there, we'll be sure to keep Skylar on the beat and keep you updated